So Night of Champions 2025 has just taken place, and this is my review of the whole show. I'm going to be rating every single match out of 10 and rating the show out of 10 at the very end. Let's get right into it then, starting with the match between Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton in the King of the Ring tournament final. Cody Rhodes won this match against Randy Orton, and it looked like Randy Orton was turning heel in this one as well. Especially after he went for the punk kick on Cody Rhodes, missed it, but he went for the punk kick. He wasn't sure if he wanted to do it or not, but then he was like, nah, screw it, I'm going to do it, but then he missed it. Then eventually he went outside the ring, got a steel chair in, didn't end up whacking Cody with it. He didn't want to. It was just all a distraction for the referee so he could pull the turnbuckle off and try and put Cody's head into it. But it ended with Randy's ribs going into it, Cody hitting the crossroads, and that was it. But it wasn't really the best of ending because it was a fantastic bloody match, to be honest with you. It was an unreal match. It was finisher after finisher after finisher, many reversals in there. There were many crossroads hits on Randy Orton. The Cody Cutter was hit about 3 times. I think Randy Orton hit the RKO on Cody Rhodes once. I think 2 or 3 times. And, it was just kick after kick after kick after kick after kick out in that match. And, look, Randy Orton's heel plan kind of backfired on him. The camera was on Randy Orton a lot after the match when Cody Rhodes was showing respect to him. They were trying to tease a heel turn, but it didn't happen. But I think a heel turn was kind of teased during the match anyway, and we're going to have to wait and see what happens on SmackDown. Overall, I'm disappointed with the finish. It would be a 9 out of 10 if the finish was slightly better. But yeah, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. That's what I'm going to say. 8 out of 10. It was a very good match, and it was a great match to kick off the show. 20 minutes long. Very good stuff from both. Then we got Rhea Ripley versus Raquel Rodriguez in a street fight. Rhea Ripley won this match. Rhea Ripley was dominant in most of the time, but Raquel Rodriguez got the upper hand here and there. Again, it was back and forth, but Rhea Ripley was mostly getting the better work done throughout and, hit the more eye-catching moves on Raquel Rodriguez throughout the match. But yeah, it was brutal, to be fair. Both of them went through a lot here, to be honest with you. And yeah, I always like a street fight. These two both definitely performed. 2 absolute powerhouses going at it. And yeah, Rhea Ripley was definitely the right winner here. So yeah, good there from both. Rhea Ripley wins. I'm going to give the match a solid 7.5 out of 10. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Then we go to Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross. Sami Zayn won the match. And honestly, I wasn't really too happy with that one, to be honest with you. Sami Zayn didn't really need to win here. And the thing I don't get is, what's all the, why do they do this? The 1, 2, and then he just kept the arm up. What if a referee in the UFC or a referee in the or in MMA in general just ended up doing that? What? They don't do that. Seeing if they're actually out. Sami Zayn was out, and he was out twice. So that was it. But yeah, whatever. It was just too unrealistic. He suddenly sprang back to life, everyone. And then, Karrion Kross lost the match due to getting Helluva kicked out of nowhere. Karrion Kross mostly dominated. It was so predictable that was going to end up happening, though. But, I think Karrion Kross should have won. They need to start pushing him. I feel like we need bold Karrion Kross back, though, before we get the push. Long-haired Karrion Kross just doesn't really hit the same. But, yeah, there we go. Sami Zayn wins the match. He didn't need to win, though. All right, cool. There's other things we can do with him. Anyway, next up, though. This is where it got interesting. Solo Sikoa defeating Jacob Fatu. This was a very good match, to be honest with you. This was a very good match. As we thought, that Jake Fatu was going to win the match. Solo Sikoa pulls off an unbelievable stunt with the Bloodline. First of all, we see Tanga Loa come back. There we go, the GOAT, Tanga Loa. is back in WWE after trying to cost Jake Fatu, trying to hand the win over Solo Sikoa. But that didn't work out. That didn't work out, though. That didn't work out. And by the way, the Sami Zayn Karrion Kross match gets a 6 out of 10 because I was disappointed with the finish. Sorry, I didn't get to that. But yeah, as I was just intrigued to talk about this one. But yeah, Tonga Loa is back. Couldn't win it for him because, again, Tonga Loa is a bloody bottle job. JC Mateo tries getting involved, of course, but Jake Fatu, of course, ends up taking him out. But then someone comes out of nowhere. A 7-foot monster from New Japan Pro Wrestling. How many Samoans are there? How many Samoans are there? Tala Tonga. 7-foot monster. He's someone that we need. He is someone that we need. And I'm very glad because he's a powerhouse. He's someone who can have a good feud with Jake Fatu. I'm really happy they brought someone in like this. I'm really happy they brought a massive powerhouse in like Tala Tonga. I feel like that was very important because, you've got guys like Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and then you've got guys like JC Mateo, good stuff. But Tala Tonga, he's, in my opinion, I just look at him and think this guy is championship material. He's proper good material to have, in my opinion. And yeah, he ended up costing Jake Fatu the match. Ended up handing over Solo Sikoa the win to become the new United States champion. There we go, new champion. Happy with that. There we go. I really like that. 8.5 out of 10 I'm giving that match, to be honest with you. And yeah, the Bloodline keep going. They're getting stronger. Don't make them look weak now. They've got some good momentum. Solo deserves the title. I'm happy with that result. There we go. We move. Anyway, next up, we go to Jade Cargill versus Asuka in the Queen of the Ring final. Yeah, look, I think this was probably the worst match on the card. It was good, but yeah, I thought all matches performed, but it wasn't the best one. I thought Jade Cargill was good throughout, showing her as a powerhouse, slamming Asuka around a lot. Asuka was able to have some decent reversals here and there, but yeah, Jade Cargill won, fairly predictable. It was a fairly quick match as well, but yeah, what were we expecting? Jade Cargill wins. There wasn't really a massive reaction to it, but there we go. It's good at first now for Jade's character. Now move her on to a title shot. She should probably win the title as well. But yeah, keep moving her on. In my opinion, this match gets a 6.5 out of 10. Okay, and then we get to our main event, John Cena versus CM Punk. John Cena won the match. And, well, the ending was interesting. It was a very good match between John Cena and CM Punk, though. Again, very good technical match, of course, as per usual. It is between these two. It was great to see them back in action together again. The build-up was great. The match itself was great. I really enjoyed it. Big moves being hit. John Cena hitting the AA. Punk getting out of that. Cena kicking out of the go-to-sleep. CM Punk actually getting the STS in of his own onto John Cena. Cena managing to stay in there. It was a very good match until eventually the referee went out the ring. Surprise, surprise. But now then, Seth Rollins came down with Paul Heyman and all. And there we go. This is where it got interesting. It looked like he was going to cash in. Referee looked to be coming running out. Charles Robinson. John Cena then absolutely blindsided him when he was running to the ring. Took him out. He was nowhere to be seen for the rest of the match. And there we go. Then they're all going at it. Punk and Cena. Then obviously as well, Seth Rollins getting involved. Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed getting involved, trying to take them all out, of course. And then it was Penta that came down, rushing down, trying to take out Braun Breaker. He was out of the equation pretty soon. Then Sami Zayn came down. He was eventually out of the equation when he was brawling, though. Yes, it did eventually end, though, with John Cena, CM Punk having a bit of a hug. I don't know why CM Punk decided to do this. What do you expect? Dumbass move from CM Punk. Cena hugs him, makes that weird face. when he's about to turn on you. It's so weird when they do that. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, it makes that weird face when he turned on him. Turned on him, but then Seth Rollins came in, stomped a Punk. Cena then comes back in after that, and then Cena steals the cover. 1, 2, 3. Cena wins. Cena runs out the ring, retains the title. There we go. Good match. Lots of interesting action going. Different kind of stories being built as well with Penta, Sami Zayn coming in. Again, Sami Zayn didn't need to win the match against Karrion Kross. Could have just done that with him, and no one really would have thought much of it. But yeah, there we go. Good match though. I'm giving it a solid 9 out of 10. Okay, that's my opinion. Anyway, what do I rate the match? What do I rate the show out of 10 overall? I'm gonna give it a 9. I actually really enjoyed it. I feel like all the matches flowed. I feel like stories flowed well. I think it's one of the best shows of the year, to be honest with you. I feel like it's one of the best premium live events of the year. Every match was very high quality. Yeah, it was very good in my opinion. I really enjoyed tonight's show, to be fair. Good stuff. I'm surprised I'm saying the Saudi show was one of the best. I really do. I really rated tonight's show. A lot going on and a lot to talk about for the aftermath. Anyway, thank you for watching.